I had heard good things about this 2020 miniseries based off of a more recent King novel, 2018's The Outsider, which this miniseries shares the title of. I've ended up watching all 10 episodes of this, and normally I'm not a TV person, and I think it is basically utterly hack, but I have to admit, I was really engaged by the first and second episodes of this program, and so I was genuinely hooked. I was thinking, this one is actually good. Like the positive qualities of True Detective's first season were extrapolated, exemplified, and with less, well, hack, basically. Also benefiting from an influence via new peaks, The Return. Many shows are in debt to old peaks anyway, but The Outsider could mimic its more recent visual take on the aesthetics of weird America, culturally pioneered by Lynch peaks. All in all, it is very well directed. Jason Bateman, who is a player on this show, directed the first two episodes, and very well, I must say. It sets a solid standard for the remaining 8 episodes. Effectively fulfilled, the series has a fascinating tendency to reveal certain scenes which begin are occurring earlier chronologically than we might expect. This is used well, solidly edited throughout, and sets us up for a useful narrative twist toward the end of this series. Well performed, Australia's Ben Mendelsohn is very good, though I can tell Australians doing a fake American accent. Strangely, Hugh Jackman and Hugo Weaving are among the most authentic, and those are in genre fiction. Guy Pearce too, Leonard Shelby isn't going to confuse anyone for an Australian born. I mean, this is genre fiction as well, like whatever. Now, Holly Gibney, portrayed here by Cynthia Erivo, what a character. I'm not familiar with her in King's more recent literature or in another television program based on his work known as Mr. Mercedes, which aired before The Outsider had from 2017 to 19, though here she is entirely compelling, partly potentially made more interesting by her African American identity in this version, someone who might feel like even more of an outsider already in that particular society. Gibney, at least in this show, is worth King's own enthused hype. The Outsider ends predictably with a resolution which isn't as exciting as the initial build up, and it reminds me of why I hate shows, even and especially in this modern so called but not really at all a renaissance. Oh, look, a story arc. Oh, look, a horror trope. Oh, yeah, you were building that up in an earlier episode. Oh, that's dramatic. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, that's satisfyingly predictable if you like these sorts of things, I guess. So many cliches, which is disappointing considering the potential oozing from the total watchability emanating from the earlier episodes. The end result is still relatively likable. Although it didn't live up to its overall promise, I am choosing to endorse it here because I still like it more than most other 21st century apparently acclaimed TV series but that I certainly feel. Thanks everyone, hope you are all as well as you have ever been.